Have you ever wondered how Jesus faced betrayal, lies, and humiliation without ever reacting with rage? It wasn't because he was trying hard to keep his peace. It was because peace was something he carried within him. And the good news is, you can carry that same unshakable peace too. Here are 6 ways to walk in a peace so strong that nothing and no one can disturb it. 1. Peace is your protection, not just a feeling. First, understand that peace is a form of protection. The enemy doesn't always come for your finances or your health. Sometimes he just wants your reaction. Why? Because when you lose your peace, you lose your focus. Philippians 4-7 tells us that the peace of God will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Think of peace as armor, not just an emotion. It guards you, but only if you choose to stay behind its walls. When someone provokes you, they are testing your spiritual defenses. By staying calm instead of clapping back, you are making a powerful statement. My peace is worth more than this argument. So next time anger rises, remember, this isn't about them. It's about protecting what God gave you. 2. Offense is a trap, not a test. Secondly, realize that offense is a trap. When people offend you, it is rarely random. It is strategic. The enemy knows he cannot steal your peace directly, so he baits you into giving it away. Jesus warned us in Luke 17:1, it is impossible that no offenses should come. He didn't say we could avoid being offended, but he implies we can avoid living offended. Offense keeps you stuck in a loop, replaying the pain and reliving the hurt. Forgiveness is the key to freedom. It doesn't mean ignoring the hurt. It means refusing to let the hurt own you. You forgive, not because they were right, but because you want your freedom back. Peace cannot live where offense still breathes. 3. Stillness is strength. The world tells us to speak up, defend ourselves, and prove our point. But the Spirit often says, be still. Exodus 14:14 declares, the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Stillness is not weakness, it is wisdom. It doesn't mean silence, it means surrender. When you choose peace over reaction, you are telling heaven, God, I trust you to handle what I can't. Jesus responded to false accusations not with anger, but with peace, knowing his silence spoke louder than any argument. When you stop fighting for control, you start watching God fight for you. 4. Peace grows where pride dies. 4th, recognize that most anger comes from pride, not pain. Pride whispers, they owe me respect, and suddenly your ego is running your emotions. James 4-6 reminds us that God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Humility isn't thinking less of yourself, it's thinking more like Christ. When pride dies, peace lives. You stop needing to win every argument or be understood by everyone. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is just smile, let it go, and walk away, knowing God saw it all. 5. Keep your eyes on the healer. You cannot stay angry when your eyes stay on God. Just like Peter walked on water until he looked at the storm, your peace begins to sink the moment you shift your focus from God to people. Isaiah 26:3 promises, you will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, all whose thoughts are fixed on you. When you stare at what hurt you, you forget who heals you. You can't control others, but you can control where you look. So when anger rises, don't react, redirect. Look back at God. He is the anchor for your soul. 6. Your calm is your witness. Finally, remember that your calm is your witness. The greatest sermon you preach might not be with words, but with your peace. The world expects you to break down or lose control, When you stay calm in chaos, people notice. Matthew 5-9 says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God." Peace reveals who you belong to. It shows the world that your spirit is ruled by God, not by emotion. Conclusion: peace isn't something you wait for, it's something you protect. You don't find it in a quiet room. You build it in the middle of chaos by choosing stillness over reaction and surrender over control. So the next time someone tries to steal your calm, ask yourself, is this worth my peace, or am I handing over what God gave me? Guard your spirit, and you will become more like Christ. If you are choosing to walk unbothered from this day forward, type peace in the comments. Your peace is your power. Protect it. Be part of the Grace Light family. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to keep growing in faith with us.